need to talk to him to get. Oh, I've already got Freedom Stand. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just need to go and sell all my gear though because
Sure thing.
I'm completely full. Can you buy your own house in this?
Yes. You certainly can. You you go to the housing area, you buy a plot of land, and then you can buy a house to put on it. They used to be dreadfully expensive as far as the upkeep, because after that you have to pay a daily amount of upkeep on it. Kind of like rent, I guess.
Yeah.
And it used to be just ludicrously expensive. We're talking about, you know, the house would cost you like 150 to 200 platinum a day in upkeep. And since then it's down like 5 a day or something like that. Don't know what kind of things those shamans and all might cast on us, so gonna hit up with all the endures I have. On top of that, what else do I need? Get a gate spell up in case we have to make a quick exit. Yeah?
Alright, sorry, my broadband's dropped out on me.
Did it go out again?
I don't know why my broadband went out, but have I been cut out of the game?
Oh no.
I have to restart a request.
Okay.
It's restarting. Yeah, it's very unusual that, although when it does happen it's usually late at night when, you know, perhaps they're doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to have that problem.
Oh, you already have a character logged into the world server from this account?
Yeah, you'll have to wait till you actually disappear here, because you're still standing in front of me at the moment. It takes
yeah, it says I can remove it from the world so I can log in.
Yeah. That actually puts an LD after your name now.
What does that mean?
Link dead.
Ah, right. To the world?
I remember a guild raid we went on once. We were going after one of the dragons.
Yeah.
Going down after Lady Vox, and we got almost all the way to her, killed all her guards. We're about to go into the room with her, and all of a sudden half the group went poof. There was like 40 of us, 40 or 50 of us, and half of them all of a sudden just stopped moving, stopped talking, and then about 30 seconds later disappeared. Because there had been something had happened, and yeah, one of the internet nodes for like the west coast had been taken out. Had like gone down, and yeah, that many people, half of our group suddenly disappeared because they couldn't connect anymore.
Oh. Well, at least it seems to have remembered where I was up to with selling things.
Yeah, it kept you in the group.
Oh yeah, oh good. I can't imagine what it must be like to be with that big a group of players online doing something.
Chaos. Absolute chaos.
And who, what sort of like, do you have like one leader who organises it or something?
Yeah, you've got your raid leader who's in charge of the thing, and then each group has a leader. But yeah, it's just, even then, it's like, you know, it's perfect example of herding cats. You know,
Yeah.
Trying to get people to shut up and sit down and wait till everybody's ready, and it just drives you crazy.
Yes, I should imagine so. Just got to get some mana back. I'm on 70%. Oh, it's even kept my buffs and everything. Very nice of it.
And we'll go over here and talk to the spell guy and get our blessing. Yeah.
Is that right? 4 effects. Oh, what's my shielding? Yeah, my lesser shield. My shielding's run out, has it? Okay. Just put that back on then. Wow, 27 minutes passed goes very quickly then. Do you get your mana back even while you're standing up, or does it not come back when you...
It does, but not nearly as fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything will, but... And that's one of the reasons why people have mounts, like the horses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is if you're on a mount, if you're sitting on a mount, it counts as if you were sitting down meditating.
That's very nice of it.
But since you're not actually sitting down, you don't get the number one, you can still move around, and number two, you don't get the aggro bonus that you get whenever you're like around monsters and sitting down.
Okay. So now we've got to go and find this Pit Fiend.
Do we want to take the Pit Fiend, or do we want to go after the whatever it is, the other guy first?
Overlord Gricken.
Overlord Gricken, yeah.
Well, we can do it either way, yeah.
Whichever way you want to go.
Well, Overlord is the first one in the queue, isn't he? So let's go and do him then. I asked to overall Nick and kill him. He runs the entire mining operation here in Gloomhaven. Without his leadership, global forces will soon scramble and flee. I'm sending you deep behind enemy lines for this one, soldier. Remember your training and you will make it back alive. Alright, but he doesn't say where he is. I'm presuming that fort.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Probably down in the fort we have to get to.
How do we get there again now? It was back through the water, isn't it?
I think that's the quickest way, yeah.
Okay.
Get back to those 2 guards. And then figure out where we'll go from there.
Okay, don't look up my skirt while we're doing this.
I'm just trying to avoid the bubbles.
I've been looking forward to that Legend of Pegasus coming out, but it's about £35 at the moment, which is about what, $50?
50 or 60, yeah. I hadn't heard of this. What is the Legend of Pegasus? Oop, I lose you again.
Yeah, my broadband's going in and out all the time.
Do you want to just hold off on this for tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I think I better call it a night with that because doesn't look like it's going to last. Usually when it starts doing this, because they're doing some work somewhere, and it's going to be doing it all the time.
Yeah, I would hate to be down there at the Pit Fiend and
me suddenly drop out and leave
it not be going so well, and you suddenly decide, "Oops, look at there! I went link dead."
In EverQuest, where's that? That's closing. Yeah, I think we'll call it a night then.
Okay.
And I'll try again next time.
Well, sorry about that.
No, it's my fault. It's my connection that's not running for us.
Not your fault, though.
No, well, I have to admit it's a very reliable connection, man. You know, it's like once every 3 or 4 months I have trouble with it. Nothing much.
Right. Alrighty.
Alright, well, I'll see you next time then.
Will do, man. Will do.
Okay. Thank you, G.
Have a good evening.
Good night.
Enjoyed the company. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good. Yeah, we had some remarkable luck. We logged in, and when we did, we got a message saying, you know, there was over here in the little yellow messages and all that you log in.
Yeah.
There's one saying, you know, you have entered the mines of Glooming Deep, and then all the, you know, message of the day stuff. Oh, I guess I better get my buffs up too. And then it said, and then in yellow it said, the merchants are all discussing a dwarf who's wandering the cave and crying. And it's like, okay, I ain't never seen that before. And yeah, walking around was a dwarf with a, it wasn't an NPC name, it was a player character name floating above their head.
Right.
And it's like, I think that's a game master. And it turned out, sure enough, it was a GM, it was a game master who was running a little event in here. And you go up and talk to her, and she was like, yes, those sorry little rats, they stole my flowers. So it's like, well, we'll get your flowers back for you. And we went down there and killed a bunch of the cave rats and got a bunch of flowers and came back and gave them to her. And she gave us like 300 platinum apiece. And one hell of an Uber buff that lasted for like 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And a little magic item apiece. So it was like, hell, that was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, random too.
And in fact, where's it at? There you go. Because I can't use it. That was what she gave me as a shardworm eye.
This item is placeable in yards, guilds, houses and guild halls.
And you can put it in your secondary.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Or click in your center icon where your mage little thing is and it'll auto-equip it for you down there in your secondary.
Actually, I think he's got a totem.
Ah, I gotcha.
He's already carrying a totem, so you can take a look at it and see which is better, the totem or that.
Don't understand.
Hold down right click and then you'll check your stuff. Yeah.
Down there next to you got your weapon.
Oh right, yeah. It says this shadow of my gives intelligence 5 and dexterity 3.
Right. And what does the totem you're carrying do?
The totem does intelligence 3 and wisdom 3 and 5% haste.
Okay.
Is intelligence and wisdom the way wizards things?
Intelligence is.
Right. In that case, then the worm's eye will be better, won't it? But does that? I wonder if that haste is 5% all the time, or is it 5% only if I use the thing?
You probably have to be carrying it. Has to be in your hand. Don't have to actually click on it or anything, but you do have to be carrying it.
Right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'll give it a try. I'll carry it. See what happens.
In fact, I think Gnarlo's still got one of the carrying one of those around.
What's this? I've got on my inventory sheet. I've got one that says power source. You know, a slot.
Pretty nice little.
Yeah, that's where you stick power sources in for like whenever you get the high level raid armor. A lot of the high level armor requires a power source to have all the functions. There's some kinds of like crystals and stuff that you have to loot and stick in there.
Ooh. You like that? Very nice. How come everybody's got purple armour?
Your cloak is purple.
Yeah, I know that's what I mean. How come everybody's got purple?
I think it's just the particular tutorial instance, I guess.
Yeah,
Armor that.
it's the color of the tutorial armor. You'll have to invite them.
Oh.
I think you're leader now.
Okay. Excuse me.
I'll start buffing.
How did you end up with the name Kulawoman?
Kulawoman! You have to say it the right way.
Yep.
Nope, doesn't register. Is that a pop culture reference?
No. Like it's kind of a play on Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
Oh right, yeah.
But my very, very, very first character that I ever played, his name was Kulawoman. Kulaman. And it was a ranger, and you know, played him for a while, and it was actually on Keeb's account, and then I made Dwenden. So,
I've got pretty good buffs on already, G.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good ones up. So yeah, I decided this time it was going to be a female ranger, and I was like, what better to play than Kulawoman? Not Kulaman, Kulawoman. Kulawoman. And I've sent you an invite as well.
Me?
Yep. Do you want to join our group?
Where does it say that?
Should be where it, I don't know where it's going to be on yours. There should be a little tab that says group.
Yes.
And then down at the bottom it should say follow.
It's got two boxes in it, follow or decline, yeah, but it doesn't tell me anything about it.
Yeah, just click follow.
Follow means that someone sent you an invite.
Yep. There it goes.
But you wouldn't know who had done it, so somebody else could just invite me and I wouldn't even know who it was.
Right.
Yep.
Well, it'll probably say down in one of the chat things that so-and-so has invited you.
Yeah. You got a self-buff, G? Or self-blooming guard, is that what yours is?
What?
Do you have a self-buff glooming guard?
No, Glooming Guard is the one that you get from talking, that's the blessed guy from Raitan.
Oh, okay.
You ask him to bless you and he gives you the Glooming Deep Guard.
Where's he at again?
Over here in front of Niralar.
That's right. That's better than my
yeah, and he's better
skin
than
like wood.
Yeah, and he's better than my center as well.
Okay.
So, all right.
How do you know they're better and everything? Can you click on them and it'll tell you something?
Well, with mine, like I had skin like wood, and it turned my skin like wood off, and it replaced it with that, which means it's a better buff.
Right.
Yeah.
And it got rid of my center buff and replaced it with it.
I tell you guys, you two want to play that Orcs Must Die too. It is fantastic.
I'm certainly looking forward to it.
I'm loving it, and I think you two together, you know, the banter you two have when you would be playing it, it'd be really funny. I've got 3 quests: Freedom Stand, Pit Fiend, and the Revolt of Glooming Deep. But the Revolt of Glooming Deep is the oh yes, there's only 2 left on it. That's the whole one, yeah.
Yeah, it's the overarching quest that has these other 2 in it.
Yeah. So if we do Pit Fiend first, and then we can complete the other one, well, the other 2 at the same time, can't we?
Okay. So we want to go after the Fiend first?
Yeah, we've seen it, haven't we? It's brilliant. I like that.
Alrighty.
We've got the Fiend here. What are you talking about?
Follow the gnome.
That's what it is. He says there can only be one. He's the Highlander of Fiends.
Do you know, when I was a kid, we watched that film every day. We went through summer holidays. We must have seen the film about 100 times. Oh, I mean, I love it to bits, but now I can't watch it. It's a bit like, you know, aversion therapy. Oh, I was so into that film.
I've never had any virgin therapy.
Oh, I was cured of that.
Sounds interesting, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put that wall there. Do you know, when I was doing this on my own, it took me about 5 minutes to whip my way around this little bit, because I had to keep sitting up on that wooden thing above us just to get past these cobots.
Now that they've all gone grey on us, they're like, we don't. Go do what you like.
Poor Battle Gear's corpse is still there.
Slave Warden just attacked.
Ah. Silly, silly warden.
Do you need
Yes.
Gloomer and boots? I guess you've already got better than that, so never mind.
Yeah, I've got
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't have too good of stats on it.
Yeah, I've got the glooming kobold
Gotcha.
boots. Alrighty. Now the first thing you may notice is there are trampled things here.
Uh-huh. That are
That
red.
should be a hint.
Have I got a really bad connection or something? Because you two are teleporting all over the place.
G's doing it just a little bit for me, but not too bad.
It's
I mean,
like
I'm
you walk
hearing
in front
you.
of me, then you teleport behind me, and
Good
then you walk in front of me.
Yeah.
That's great, that, isn't it?
Wow.
And he's conning yellow to me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
the Pit
never
Fiend.
remember to do
He's
that.
alright. He's aggroed.
Alright.
All right. I'm taunting and stuff to try to keep him on me.
Oh wow, my blast did so little damage to him.
Wow. He is big.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's immune to fire or something, because it don't seem to be.
No, you're hitting him.
Yeah.
You just did 55 to him. I don't think that Kulawoman is doing her part.
I'm trying my best. You and your nukes, all of y'all's nukes are hitting harder
Back
than
off
me.
a little bit. Let you take a beating.
I think it's on Mindfiend right now.
Oh, okay.
That's alright, I'm okay.
You just do your job and heal.
Stunned. He's gonna go down in a second.
Yep, there he goes.
Yay!
Wow.
Good deal.
It's a hell of a fight.
I didn't see a message where I did any damage to it at all. It shows all yours on. Gnarlo tries to crush Gresham and
You were in the,
Kulawoman slashes and everything, but mine doesn't show anything.
you were over here in the blue. Gnarlo hits Crenshaw for 29 points of non-melee.
Alright, that menu was stuck
You
up
hit
at
it
the top
for
some reason.
55. You hit it for 55. You hit it for 31. So yeah, you were nailing it.
It's a lovely big monster, that. I like that.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
that was a nice one.
Very much.
You're welcome.
All right, very good. I'm gonna med up, but I'm gonna get away from where he pops.
Why can we not get the experience twice?
Well, it probably could. Probably could.
Is there anything in there? Did he have any stuff in there?
There may be a chest in there.
Jeeves' corpse. Oh, now Jeeves' corpse is a very interesting thing. Oh God, woman, how do you walk with those on?
Looks kind of like a barbarian from here.
Nothing in here. Pile of bones.
What on earth would have a skull that big? Right, click to consider a pile of digested remains regards you indifferently.
Yep.
Looks like a reasonably safe opponent, eh?
I think you could take it.
Have
Yep.
I just been dissed by the game?
Yeah.
Safe to fight this.
You just got served.
Yeah, you can open the pile of bones just like you would a chest.
Or attack it.
Oh wow. Yeah. A gloom leather bracer and a rusty dagger. And those are any good for either of you?
Nah. Dagger's vendor trash.
Yep.
What's that? Is that just a pot or something? Oh. Been in here then?
That was very cool. I like the demon.
He certainly looks pretty mean.
Yeah.
It's one thing they seem to do very well in this game is the difference in sizes.
Yeah, they've got a great sense of scale. Because, I mean, there are some of the dragons that are just ginormous.
Oh.
And I remember many a time fighting giants. I'd be in a group with Gnarlo fighting giants, and you know, you're spending the entire time staring at the thing's ankle. But by God, I was the best chihuahua in the group. I was nipping the hell out of that ankle. Alright, I'm at 80%, almost meted back up. Then we can go take out the Overlord, and I think we will be through with Glooming Deep.
Yep.
Okay.